Come on, Vector, hurry up.
Move it, Spaceman.
Oh, wait, don't start. Okay, all set.
Finally, let's go already. I've been waiting all week for this.
Okay, welcome back, members of the Harbor Station Society for Sci-Fi Cinema Appreciation, to our weekly movie night. For this week's meeting, I've chosen to showcase a seminal piece of foreign animation, a beloved title that's been captivating audiences for generations. Tonight, we'll be watching the remastered re-release of the 1988 classic Magica Mecha Musume, the movie, Part 5, Extended Director's Cut. A film which I believe has had a profound and lasting impact on the animation.
Just start the movie!
Is it gonna matter that I didn't watch Magica Mecha Musume the movie Part 4?
I thought it was a bit derivative.
I heard this version has 12 extra minutes of industrial-grade machinery scenes. They say it really adds to the overall experience.
All right, here we go. Everyone prepare yourselves for cinematic perfection.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Whoa!
Damn it, Palm, you broke the TV!
I didn't do anything.
It's pitch black in here. Somebody hit the lights.
Hold on, let me see if I can... Oh!
Why is everything glowing?
Looks like the station's running on backup power. There must have been some sort of electrical failure.
Ugh. Aw, geez, just our luck. Alright, well, I guess we better go take a look. Come on, everybody. Rig, you hold that light steady.
Do you see anything?
I'm not sure. Everything looks fine from here. Ellie, how's the front desk?
Well, the register's down, and I think the cameras are offline too. Also, the airlock doors are definitely stuck.
Copy that. Mom, what can you see in the break room?
Everything's out here too. The lights, the microwave, the freezer, you name it.
Oh no. Am I gonna go stale?
I don't... Wait. Jamie, do you live in the fridge?
Alright, everybody, let's all regroup. Looks like we're gonna have to make some calls. Alright, thanks again. Yep. Sounds good. Alright, we'll see you then. Okay, I just got off the phone. Electrician's on his way, but he said it could be a while. Sounds like there's some other problem at the ISS.
Oh god, we're gonna be trapped here for months!
We are not gonna be trapped here for months. Now look, we've got flashlights, some canned food, and whatever's in the vending machines. We should be perfectly fine until the power comes back on.
Uh-huh, because everything always goes as planned around here. Tell you what, let's all just cut to the chase and figure out which one of us is gonna get eaten first. Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Nobody's getting eaten.
I guess we're just gonna have to wait it out then.
So much for movie night.
If the TV won't work, what else is there to do?
Well, the computers are down, the lights don't work, the Wi-Fi is out, and we can't charge our phones. Pretty much all we have is emergency lighting and life support.
And you're sure we can't route some of that power to the TV?
Neff.
I'm just saying, how much oxygen do we really need?
We could play charades.
Lame.
Do you have any board games?
Oh, we used to, but Jamie kept eating all the pieces.
They're very colorful.
I guess it's easy to forget how boring life can be without technology.
If it's excitement we're after, I think I've got just the thing. Now, I'm sure it's still around here somewhere. Ta-da!
What's that?
It's my old copy of Advanced Crypts and Critters, 3.8th edition. A tabletop role-playing game of high fantasy and turgid adventure.
Wow, Spaceman, and here I thought you couldn't possibly be a bigger dork.
You know, I've never actually played one of those before. What do we need?
That's the best part. We've already got everything we need to play, even without power. Just some pencils and paper, some dice, and most importantly, our imaginations.
I'd be down for that.
I've always wanted to go on an adventure.
Well, what do you say, Neff? Will you join your fellow adventurers and heed the call?
Ugh. You're sure the Wi-Fi's out, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm in.
Right on. All right, everybody, rev up those minds and let your creativity flow. Next stop, adventure! Welcome, players, to Crypts and Critters, a game of fantastical fantasy, dark dangers, and most daring do. Tonight, I'll be playing the role of your Game Master, or GM for short. Though since I'm a spaceman, I guess I'm really more of an SM.
Don't call it that.
The rest of you will be taking on the personas of brave heroes, tasked with the completion of a grand quest. Now, since some of you have never played a role-playing game before, I've handed out some pre-made character sheets. Let's go around the table and introduce our characters to one another. Ellie, how about you start us off?
Okay. I'm Eleanor, the dual-wielding rogue with a penchant for adventure.
Very nice. Rig, how about you?
I'm Rigby the Battlesmith. I make tools and flatten fools, all with my trusty big hammer.
What's a big hammer?
It's just one of your typical fancy weapons, you know? Great axe, half staff, short sword, longbow, big hammer.
Next up, Lyra.
Behold, the awesome power of Liral, the Archmage, a master of the bestest, most complexest hexes.
Super cool. Dragon?
I'll be playing Dregnar, the halfling cleric.
Halfling.
Hey, what's so funny?
No, nothing. Go on.
So wait, even in a fantasy setting, Dragon still has no legs?
Here, Dragnar, I can use my character's crafting skills to help you get around.
Oh, sweet. An adventuring wheelchair. Is it self-powered?
Technically, yes. It's powered by your arms.
Oh, does it have any built-in weapons?
Those are also powered by your arms.
Can it handle rough terrain?
It can sometimes handle smooth terrain.
Well, how is this any better then?
Look, I put stripes on the side to help you go fast.
Okay, next up is...
Jamethyst, the wandering witch of the woods. Get it? Huh? Witch? 'Cause I'm a sandwich?
We get it. Pom, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Pombus. And it says here that I'm a druid? What's a druid?
You're like a nature person. You can talk to plants.
Just like real life.
I do not talk to plants. I am a plant geneticist.
Well, think of it like the fantasy version of that then. Also, you get an animal companion.
A beaver?
What's wrong with beaver?
Yep, Pom. What's wrong with Beaver?
I don't know. Couldn't I have something a little tougher? Like a bear or a lion or something?
Well, it says here a druid can also take a poison spider.
Ew.
Or a jar of bees.
No.
Or an Australian cane toad.
Gross.
Or a minor slime.
A minor what?
We might be able to get you like a handful of mice or something if I check some of the supplemental books.
I'll just stick with the beaver.
And finally, we come to...
Yes, me, the magnificent Neff.
Yes, you, Neff. And what character are you playing?
I just told you, I'm Neff.
Wait, your character's name is Neff?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Well, it's gonna get confusing if you and your character both have the same name, don't you think?
Well, fine then, I'm Neff with a PH.
That's not better.
What does your character do, Nev?
Oh, you know, I'm just a badass unarmed fighter.
Oh my god, did you put all of your character points into kicking?
Hell yeah, glass cannon, baby!
Alright, fine, whatever. And so it was the adventuring party was formed. 7 mighty and upstanding heroes on a journey for gold, glory, and most importantly, good times.
Alright, so now what do we do?
Now, my dear Pombus, our story begins. Our adventure starts, as all great adventures do, with narrative exposition, delivered by calming voiceover and paired with idyllic scenery. Here in the quaint seaside town of Station Harbor, our heroes ply their trade as independent explorers, adventurers, and gentle persons of fortune. Now, on this particular and most fateful morning, we find our heroes... where do you guys think you'd hang out most of the time?
Denny's.
Neff, this is generic pseudo-fantasy. There's no Denny's.
Why not? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, Spaceman.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
true.
true.
That's
Point,
true
yeah.
indeed.
Ugh, alright, fine. We find our heroes gathered at Ye Olde Denny's, a meeting place for many a would-be adventurer, as well as a serviceable family dining experience.
Oh man, I should have been a grand slamwich.
Maybe you can multi-class.
When all of a sudden, a stranger comes bursting through the doorway.
Ah, zut alors!
Wait. Hold up. What the hell was that?
What? I'm doing a voice. It helps lend authenticity to the character.
Well, do it better, man.
Fine, whatever. A stranger comes bursting through the doorway.
Ah, zut alors!
The stranger, haggard and weary, collapses onto the floor.
What does this stranger look like exactly?
To our heroes, they appear to be some sort of elf, dressed in fine clothing, but clearly having been through some tough travels.
Aw, you, dude. I don't want to get involved with elves.
What's wrong with elves?
Elves are the worst. They're sneaky, they live too long, they're always so dramatic. Hell, they're almost as annoying as—
Please, someone help!
Ah! Goblin! I kick it in the face.
Wait, hold on. Neff, you can't just kick people in the face.
Why the hell not? This is supposed to be fantasy, isn't it? Let me live a little.
The reason is... you have to roll first.
Oh. Gotcha.
What does that mean?
Good question, Pom. So, anytime that your character wants to make some sort of complex action, like an attack or a skill attempt, you roll one of these handy-dandy icosahedrons. Then, add any relevant modifiers from your character sheet, and if the total is greater than the difficulty value, you succeed.
And what happens if it's less?
Skill issue. Simply roll better. Alright, here goes. Watch and learn. And that's a grand total of... 8. I mean, 8's good, right? Ah!
Please, someone, we need your help.
We can help. We're heroes for hire, after all.
My friend is exhausted. We've been traveling for days, and we're all out of food.
So we...
Not so fast, Goblin. We're not about to fall for your tricks.
I'm not a goblin, I'm just small.
Well, how come you sound like a goblin?
I'm British.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
Here, this should help.
What is that?
Don't worry, it's just a health potion. Spaceman added it to our inventory, though, so it's probably best not to ask what's in it.
Gross.
Oh, thank you, kind heroes. We are elves from distant lands, embarked upon a noble quest. Though alas, I fear our efforts may have been for naught.
Oh, woe! Oh, tragedy!
What did I tell you, man? Elves. So dramatic.
As these strangers from distant elf realms slowly recover, our heroes become more familiar with their new acquaintances, as well as the great journey upon which they have been tasked.
So you see, the two of us are searching for the lost tomb of the elf Lord Verdana, a legendary bard said to have once traveled these lands, on his quest to uncover the secrets of the primordial humor.
The what now?
Sounds made up.
No, I actually think I've heard of this. It's got something to do with Elvish alchemical philosophy. The four humors of sanguinea, cholerica, melancholia, and phlegmatica, and presumably a primordial humor from which all others are derived. Perhaps from which the long-lived nature of the elves can be explained.
Yes, the secrets of everlasting life, lost to the ages, but perhaps found within the tomb of the elf lord, buried somewhere within these lands.
It's love.
Huh?
I mean, that's obvious, right? The primordial humor is love.
Neff, what are you talking about?
Dude, I've seen The Fifth Element. We're hitting all the same beats here. What else could it be?
Stop trying to spoil the adventure.
Tell me I'm wrong then.
Fine, it's not love. Jeez. The primordial humor represents a knowledge secret to the elves, something worth more to us than mere riches of the world.
Well, that's cool, but hypothetically, say if someone were to find this long-lost tomb, perhaps there might also be some actual riches involved?
Maybe.
Listen, lady, I don't go out adventuring for maybe.
Yes, there'll be riches, my god!
It's at this point our heroes begin to notice that their public conversation is attracting the attention of their fellow adventurers.
Psst, hey, team meeting. Listen, I don't care about elf lore, but it sounds like there's an elf score here if we offer to help find this missing tomb.
I'm always up for an adventure.
We are actually gonna help them though, right?
Sure. But, when we find whatever it is they're looking for, we're just gonna take a small finder's fee.
Never hurts to get paid.
We should probably get a move on then. I think we're starting to attract too much attention.
Okay, find the tomb, find the treasure. All in favor?
Aye!
Listen up, elf friends. It's your lucky day. Noble and magnanimous heroes that we are, we've decided to lend our efforts and considerable talents to your cause and help you find your primordial tumor.
Humor.
Right. Now, where exactly is the secret hidden tomb of yours?
It is a mystery. We've been searching for weeks, but we're just not familiar with the local landscape.
The only clue we have is that the Elf Lord was buried beneath the Glimmering Eye.
The Glimmering Eye? What do you think that means?
Beats me.
Well, tell you what. Given that you're all local adventurers, I'll let you each make a history check to determine if any of you might have some past knowledge to draw upon. Don't worry though, the difficulty won't be too bad.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 5?
I rolled a 3.
Nope.
Ooh, big miss.
I did so bad.
And so our heroes journey to the library, a source of supplemental wisdom for the undereducated and failed skill checks.
Where do we even start?
We haven't got much of a lead. Maybe we can find some books on local lore.
Oh, I know. Let's just ask the directory. Mirror, mirror, oh so grand. We could really use a hand.
Hello there, you beautiful beings.
God, these things always creep me out.
Welcome to the Station Harbor Public Library Magical Directory. How can I assist you today?
Mirror, mirror, help us find a hidden tomb, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry, my responses are limited. I'm unable to find something which is, by definition, hidden.
Well, that was a long shot. Okay then. Mirror, mirror, don't be shy. Tell us about...
You know you don't have to rhyme everything, right?
Well, fuck, dude. Tell me that sooner.
Mirror, we're looking for information on something called the Glimmering Eye. Can you help us?
Of course. The Glimmering Eye, a local landmark known to geologists and hiking enthusiasts, is a prominent rock formation weathered into the shape of a circle. It is said that once every year, just before midday, the sun shines perfectly through the Glimmering Eye, creating a spectacular view of the town below.
Let me guess, that once a year just so happens to be...
Just so happens to be today!
Called it!
And where can we find this particular rock, Mirror?
The Glimmering Eye is located on the peak of Mount Grosvenor, Station Harbor's highest point.
I'm sorry, Mount what now?
Mount Grosvenor. First summited in 1720 and named after local explorer John Grosvenor, the first man to trip and fall all the way down the mountain.
You know, I think I've heard that before. Isn't that family still pretty influential in town?
Yep. They say you can always tell a Grosvenor just by looking at one.
So true, though.
All right, ignoring all of that, we finally got a lead.
Thanks, Mirror.
No problem. Sparkles, pew, 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 exploding!
Show off.
And so, with clue in hand, our heroes embark upon their search for the lost tomb of the Elf Lord, and soon arrive at the base of the mysterious mountain.
There it is, you guys! Mount Grosswiener.
I've seen grosser.
Our heroes begin their mighty climb up the mountainside to the fabled treasure awaiting them atop the perilous peaks of the...
Oh, guys, check it out. You know what I was just thinking?
What's that?
Maybe the primordial humor isn't love after all. Because that's too obvious, right? Maybe the real primordial humor was the friends we made along the way. Wouldn't that be stupid? Wouldn't that be the dumbest fucking thing you've ever heard? And I mean, wouldn't that be just the sort of thing that Spaceman would come
When
up
suddenly, our heroes find their path leading into the open mouth of a great cavernous cave.
Hello?
Creepy.
Do you think it's safe to go in there?
Come on, guys, we've got to keep moving. That freaky mirror said the shimmering what's-it gets hit by the sun just once a year. And if I know bad fantasy writing, that means it probably has something to do with what we're looking for. We've got to make it up this mountain before midday, but first we've got to make it through this cave. I know that if we stick together and keep our wits about us, there's no quest we can't complete, no trial we can't overcome, and no elf treasure we can't seize for ourselves. Now, who's with me?
Yeah!
Hey guys, a little help?
It's too late for him. Keep moving.
Wait, what happened to sticking together?
Should have had legs, dude.
All right. I'll just keep an eye out here then. Alone. Hey, you guys are coming back, right? Right?
And so our heroes make their first painful decision to split the party, leaving their friend and colleague behind as they venture deeper into the caves beneath Mount Grosswiener.
I feel kind of bad about Dregnar.
Do you think he'll be okay out there by himself?
Hey, listen. He knew the risks involved with a life of adventure. Sometimes you lose your legs, sometimes you get abandoned on the side of a mountain. That's life.
Is this usually what happens with these kind of games?
Yeah, it depends who you play with.
I guess we can make it up to him by giving him his share. Once we find the... Oh my god.
Is that what I think it is?
We should be very quiet. Nobody make any noise or sudden movements. And if we're lucky, we may be able to walk right...
Hey, what are we all looking at? Oh, what the fuck?
Nah.
I'm sorry.
So, now would be a real good time for, say, a teleportation spell? Maybe some invisibility?
All I have are attack spells, and I don't want to piss this thing off.
It's my time to shine!
What you talking about, Sandwich?
Look! All my spells are things like Charm, Soothe, Mind Meld, Talk to Animals. I was built for this!
Alright, the utility caster.
Don't worry, everyone. I've got this.
Be careful, Jamethyst.
Whoa there, big fella. That's a good dragon. Easy there now. I cast Power Word Friendship! Now all I have to do is not roll a... Huh. My friends, I have some bad news and some...
Jimmy!
Oh no! Not again!
Now what do we do? How the hell are we we supposed to defeat a dragon?
Oh, well, technically it's not a dragon, it's a wyvern. See, you can tell because it's only got 2 legs.
Livers! Oh no! I'm allergic to livers!
You know, I think it's actually pronounced wyvern.
Hey, Lyral, maybe now's a good time for one of those attack spells?
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Back, you beast! Prepare to face the awesome power of my spirit barrage!
Ooh, what's that one do?
If it hits, it'll do 4d6 plus 1d6 for every one of the caster's allies within 50 feet. Now we just gotta roll and... 22! How's that work for you, Spaceman?
That's a hit.
Way to go.
We finally did something right.
Okay, so Lyra rolls her damage, and everyone else gets to roll a d6 and add to the damage total.
That's a base total of 17.
Plus 3.
Plus 4.
Plus 2.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
Jamie, you're dead. You don't get to roll.
Oh.
For a grand total of 32 damage.
Oh man, there's no way that's enough to take down a wyvern.
If only we had more allies.
Wait a minute. Maybe we do have more allies.
You mean go back and get Dragon?
Nah, fuck him. I'm talking about our real allies. The viewers.
Wait, what viewers?
Neff, you can't just make the show interactive all of a sudden. It's gonna seem weird.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are the viewers not our allies, Spaceman? Do you not respect the viewers?
I didn't say that. I just said...
Then roll! Roll, you bastards! Use those channel points and roll dice like our lives depended on it!
What viewers? What the hell is she talking about?
It's working! I can feel the power growing!
Come on, those are rookie numbers! Get them up!
Come on, viewers!
Roll, roll, roll!
I don't know what's happening, but yeah, roll!
That's it! Everyone, hit the deck!
Damn, wizard!
Does this count as a power of friendship moment?
Oh no, you guys, come quick. It looks like Jamathus didn't make it.
Poor Jammy.
Hey, it wasn't me this time.
So wait, what happens when you die in the game?
You die in real life!
You don't die in real life. There's a few options. Jamie could roll a new character, or sit out for a while, or you guys could try to find some way to bring her back.
Is there any spell we could use to revive Jamathist?
Between the 5 of us, we probably have the components for a single resurrection ritual. But we'll be in a tight spot if another one of us bites the dust.
Go on then. Bring Jamie back. After all, we're a team, aren't we? We stick together. What are we gonna do? Keep on playing while she just sits around the table?
Ahem.
What?
Alright, 1 phoenix feather, 3 unicorn tears, 2 tablespoons of yeast, and an EpiPen, just for safe measure.
Welcome back, Jamathus.
Did we win?
We sure did, champ. Couldn't have done it without you.
Hey, look! It looks like Lyril's attack opened up another path forward.
And it looks like it leads further up the mountain.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go, guys.
Adventure awaits.
With their monstrous ordeal behind them and their party members reinvigorated, our heroes continue their trek up to the tippity top of Mount Grosswiener and soon find themselves within sight of their goal.
Look, everyone, that must be it. The Glimmering Eye.
Ooh.
Finally. Now let's find that treasure and get the hell off this mountain.
Not so fast.
Dreknar!
That's right. And if anyone's gonna find that treasure, it's gonna be us.
Ah, shit.
Tregnar, we were gonna come back for you, we swear. We were even gonna give you your share of the treasure.
You backstabbing, no-good, rat-like, legless snake in the grass. We should have killed you when we had the chance.
Maybe you should have. But I've got a new team now, and that treasure is as good as ours.
Over my dead ass.
Adventurers, charge!
Say, Lyral, you wouldn't happen to have some more of those big old powerful spells, would ya?
I already used my strongest one.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight this one out.
Hey, get out of the way.
What the? It's just a stupid little beaver.
Beaver!
God, I love beaver.
Out of the way, beaver. Don't make us rough you up.
Hey, so we're still good, right, guys? Guys?
Look, the sun's lining up.
Ah, Lord of the Rings. Got it.
This must mark the location of the Elf Lord's hidden tomb. But how are we supposed to open it?
Step aside. It's time I actually did something this episode.
So this is it. The lost tomb of the Elf Lord Verdana.
Wait a minute. Where's all the treasure? Those elves promised me treasure.
Wait, what's that?
Wait, what's it pointing at?
Aha! Treasure.
Careful, Neff. What if it's booby-trapped?
Or what if it's a monster disguised as a chest?
Or what if it's full of super cool elf treasure and I can finally get my hands on it? What the hell?
Well, what's inside?
It's just some stupid little scroll.
Maybe it's magical. What's it say?
It's written really small. It just says, "Made you look."
Made you look? What's the point of that?
Maybe it's an elvish riddle of some kind.
Maybe there's something else hidden in the tomb, and we still have to figure it out.
No! God, no! I know what it is! This whole time, man! It wasn't love or friendship or anything like that! Even those are too nuanced! No, all along, it's always been nothing but a stupid elvish pun! The primordial humor is really just...
The oldest joke in the book! And you fell for it! Oh, I've been waiting centuries for somebody to come along and dig that up. Oh, you must be the biggest rube on the face of the earth.
Fucking elves!
This must be the spirit of the Elf Lord.
Indeed. And I must thank you. By indulging in my little joke, I think I'll finally be able to move on from this world. You have my gratitude, brave adventurers.
So this whole time there wasn't any treasure?
Not unless you count smiles and laughter. The greatest treasures of all.
So no then.
What's this consolation before I depart this mortal realm? Perhaps I might serenade you with an ancient Elvish tune.
Oh,
yeah,
that
I
sounds
can go for
good.
that, yeah.
Okay. Now I can do creep, or I can do fast car. I can probably do imagine. Maybe country roads, or... Wait! Hold on, I got it. I've been working on this one. Check it out. Today is gonna be the day that you do. Today is gonna be the... Excuse me, day gonna throw it back at... You? No. You. Yeah, you. By now you've... Should have somehow realized what you're gonna do? I don't believe in anybody that feels the way that I do about you now. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Alpine, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time. I was just working on a new model when all of a sudden the lights went out.
Hey, the power's back on.
You green asshole, this whole thing was your fault.
Well, I think that concludes our adventure for tonight. Our heroes have solved the mystery of Mount Grosswiener, and maybe even learned a little about themselves. All's well that ends.
Don't try to after-school special this. Man, I could have spent my night watching anime robot titties.
I gotta say, for my first time playing, this was pretty fun.
You always remember your first adventure.
I even liked the part where I died.
You know, we should do stuff like this more often.
Definitely.
That's the spirit. You know, I think I feel another song coming on.
No.